Well, we finally did it, eh? Happy Back to the Future Day, you slackers. Um, really though, I would say for myself personally, this almost feels like a sort of Christmas, just because of how long I've been waiting for this. It comes around. Well, I guess this will be once in a lifetime kind of thing, but it's really cool to see how far we've actually come to replicating a lot of what was actually in the movie. It kind of has that Star Trek feel. How a lot of the things from the original series actually kind of came to be in one way or the other. And it's also kind of cool, I think, how a lot of the companies are even really, even for what we haven't managed to come across inventing, um, for all the companies that are just kind of throwing their hat into it and just kind of celebrating it with the whole new Pepsi, or Pepsi Next, I think it actually is. You have Universal doing their mock Jaws 19 trailer. You have, I heard, I think it was USA Today was doing a mock up of the um front page of what was in Back to the Future 2 of the courthouse being trashed. Um, it's really cool. I do dig this. It's a lot of fun. Um, anyway, the point of this really is I just wanted to kind of show off my little Back to the Future collection, just to kind of celebrate myself. Though I did have to unfortunately work today. You wait 30 years to kind of be able to just chill out and kind of reflect, and you end up going to work. Life of an adult, you don't think of it 30 years ago. I certainly didn't think of it, but thankfully it was a quick 4 hour day. So we're here. I'm going to show this off quickly to you. I actually do have the Back to the Future cassette, and I got this. I think this was a hand me down from my sister. So this is from when it actually came out. We didn't find this at a secondhand store or anything like that. But it is the original Back to the Future cassette. Very cool. I do still listen to this actually from time to time, just for kicks. Uh, as a side note, being that it is close to Halloween, I actually also do have the Ghostbusters soundtrack on cassette. And I do have a cassette player. So actually a good 90% of what I actually still use today is 80s uh, equipment, VCRs. I even have a Betamax still, if you can believe that. Moving along, Back to the Future 2 on VHS. We do have the Back to the Future trilogy that was out on uh, what was it, DVD, but as it is not technically mine, it was a present to, I think, my mother at the time. Uh, she's still my mother, but you know what I mean. Uh, uh, she's more or less responsible for knowing where that is. I don't know where it is. And I do not have the Blu ray edition, which I believe the 30th anniversary came out just, I think, yesterday. But where I work, my store does not have it, or did not have it when I went for it today. Um, I also have, as I've shown, I have the Back to the Future DeLorean. This was a present, a good, I don't want to put a date on it, a good year ago at least, maybe two, I'm not sure. I actually did a very thorough review of this. I'll have, by the time you watch this, I'll have put the link on the bottom here in the description. And you can check that out. It's actually all in one piece. Here it is kind of haphazardly thrown together, and I kind of wanted to get this video out, so I didn't want to have to spend my night putting Lego together. So there is another video there you can check out if you so wish. I do show off all three forms of the car, and we got the Marty and Doc figure as well, and the little hoverboard. But that's going to be in that video. Lastly, I actually did this for a friend of mine, or I don't know if you'd say a friend or an acquaintance. It is Back to the Future kind of thingy picture with her character in place of Marty. I thought it turned out mostly well. But there it is. This took me a good roughly 10 hours to make over about a week that I probably did spend on it. I swear I played through about, I think, good 5 Star Trek movies, just having them on in the background, something to kind of listen to and kind of watch at the same time. There's a hint. If you ever gonna if you're ever gonna have something in the background while you're drawing, don't have it be a movie that you haven't seen in a long time. Because I threw on Freddy vs. Jason there when I was actually going to draw this, and it turned out I was just watching the movie the whole time, and I kind of lost a good 2 hours. But anyway, top of my head, that's really my collection. Uh, I'm sure I've had the Back to the Future on cassette, not cassette, sorry, on taped VHS, because I remember watching it a lot when I was a kid. I am actually going to be throwing this into my VHS, which is just back there. I actually have two, if you can believe it, um, and the Betamax. So I got technically 3 tape players. But I'm going to be probably throwing this in. I'm going to be throwing this in after I'm done this. Well, I'm uploading this video and a couple others I have in backlog, and I'm just going to have fun with this. Uh, but yeah, it's been really cool how everybody's kind of jumping on this, just in having fun with it, and yeah. Yeah, I guess it's like I said, the Star Trek thing. Everybody has an idea, and then you work towards it, and you see how close you get, and it's really cool because like they even have the hoverboard kind of deal going. But if I remember right, I think it's Lexus did it, or is making it, or has made it, and it's kind of sort of based on liquid nitrogen. I think I didn't really follow up on it, but it looks pretty cool overall. Though when I did see that, I thought it's cool, but it's not pink. And I'm sure that's going to be quite a requested color for one reason or another. There's going to be a lot of custom work done on that thing once people actually get their hands on it. Um, and apparently, there was a video released today with Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd talking about, I think it was a Toyota car, which has a Mr. Fusion type idea. I couldn't really follow it myself exactly, but it's something about a new semi fuel source based on using the landfills or the dumps or however you want to put it. I couldn't follow it myself. I'd have to watch it again, but it's very interesting looking. Rather nice looking car too. I don't recall what they called it, but yeah. That'll be it. Had I was able, I would have picked up one of those new Pepsis had they been available. But I hear those are only through Amazon, and there's very, very limited quantities, so it's likely I'll never actually see one of those for myself. But anyway, I'm rambling. This is going on probably a bit longer than I expected. Thank you much. Thank you muchly for watching. Do have a great Back to the Future day. I know it's kind of late, but like I said, I was working, so I didn't want to throw this together before I started. Not that I probably wouldn't have had time to upload it until I got home anyway. But thanks for watching. Um, and we'll see what the next 30 years has in store, I guess. Yeah. I'm going to go throw this movie in. If you guys haven't seen this series, do watch it. It's a good, it's a great series. That's why it's still remembered 30 years later. That it's worth a watch. But anyway, that'll do it. Thanks for watching, and peace, I guess. Later, slackers.